Did you know that taking a collagen supplement does not actually increase your collagen? Diane Knievel here, and I want to fill you in on a few fun facts that I have learned about collagen. What sparked this was the fact that I took collagen for 3 years and saw no benefits from taking collagen for 3 years. So I dove in and did some research, and I found out a few things. So I'm going to share those with you. So first off, taking collagen by itself is not going to increase your collagen. Taking collagen does not increase your collagen. Taking collagen actually stimulates your body to produce more collagen. So in doing that, there's a few things that you need to look for when you're choosing your collagen, just because if you don't have a few of these things figured out, the collagen that you're taking might not be doing anything for you. And I don't want you throwing away your money, and your time, and your efforts on something that's not working for you. So when you're collagen shopping, you need to check your labels. As with any supplement out there, you have to check your labels and you have to know what you're looking for. All collagen is not created equal. It's not all the same. And pretty much you're going to get what you pay for. And sometimes you get a lot less than what you pay for. So to help avoid that, let's look here. So when you're searching for collagen, you need the peptides. The collagen peptides are the important part, and the fact that they are bioactive. If your peptides are not bioactive, they are not going to go into your body and stimulate your cells to produce more collagen, which is what needs to happen. Taking collagen won't increase your collagen. Your body has to produce the collagen. So it needs the stimulation to be able to do that. So collagen in and of itself is a large protein, and it's too large for the body to break down and absorb and use. So that's why we need the smaller peptides, and the smaller the better. Around 2 is the best. That way your body can actually absorb it and use it. And any collagen peptide that you take is actually a building block that will support your body to produce more collagen and elastin and all the fun things that your body needs. There are actually 28 different kinds of collagen in your body. 28. That's a lot. So out of those 28, 90% of that is type 1, type 2, and type 3. And the majority of those 3 types is type 1. Type 1 is the main collagen that is the glue for your body. It holds everything together, and it doesn't matter, there's a bunch of different collagens out there that claim that they have all these different kinds of collagen in them, but as long as none of that's going to matter if the peptides are not small enough and bioactive. Does that make sense? So, the next thing that you need to look at is how many grams of peptides are in the collagen. So that's huge too. A lot of them that I have looked at, and I have looked at a lot of different collagens, a lot of them that I've looked at are only like 5 to 15 grams is the main, that's the majority of what the collagens are. I have found one with 25 grams, and that's the one that I'm currently taking. So we'll get into that some more in just a second. But you need to make sure that the more grams there are in your collagen, the better, okay? So next, you need to look at the clinical studies. And I know a lot of us aren't interested in the science. We don't care. We don't want to know all of that. We don't want to get into it. But here's an important thing. When you're looking at collagen, it might say, oh, it has a clinical study. Okay, with the clinical studies, you need to make sure that the study was done on the product, the supplement, the collagen, as a whole, not just a specific ingredient in the collagen. What a lot of supplement companies do, because they're sneaky and they want the high points for the advertising, they'll say that they have a clinical study. But when you look into it, that clinical study was just for a single ingredient that they mixed in with all this other stuff. And once you mix it in with all this other stuff, it changes the structure and everything, and that clinical study is really no longer valid. So you need to check the clinical studies. You need to make sure that the clinical studies were done on the product as a whole. All of it. Encompass it. Okay? So, the one that I'm taking, it has over 5 clinical studies on it, and they were done on the product as a whole. So the other thing that you're looking at when you're reading labels, you need to see what else is in there. There's a lot of supplements out there on the market that have seed oils, that have food coloring, that have synthetic fillers, that have synthetic sweeteners, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to cause problems with your gut microbiome. And your body is not going to absorb and use and produce the collagen like you want it to, like you're spending money for it to do, if it's focused on your gut being inflamed. So you need to optimize all of that. But make sure that your collagen is not full of all this other junk, okay? I guess the collagen that I'm taking, I'll dive into that a little bit. So it had 5 clinical studies done on it as a whole. And it has 25 grams of the bioactive collagen peptides. So those are amazing things. But it also has 2 other things in it that I have not found in other collagens. One of those being the lutein. And lutein is a powerful antioxidant, a carotenoid antioxidant that comes from marigolds. And it protects you from oxidative stressors. And the oxidative stressors are what we're faced with every day in life. Computer screens, phones, all that kind of stuff. Those are oxidative stressors that actually wear down on our collagen and skin, and they make us age faster. So, and the carotenoid antioxidants, those are another important one, which the lutein is. Those actually are measurable, and those will tell you how likely you are to fight off disease, like heart disease or cancer, those kind of things. So carotenoid antioxidants are a very big thing, and you need those. Okay, so the collagen that I take has the lutein, which is a carotenoid antioxidant, helps the oxidative stressors, all that kind of stuff. The other thing it has in it is the phytoceramides. And phytoceramides actually protect your skin's barrier to retain moisture. So this has the 2 ingredients that other collagens don't have. And the reason they have those is to actually protect the collagen that your body is producing from taking this collagen supplement. Does that all make sense? It's a lot. Okay, so anyway, when you take this collagen, it is just a single packet that you drink once a day. It's super easy. If you have a different collagen that you are using and you're seeing results from, please share some information with me. I love looking at all the different collagens. But this one is the one that I am loving. I took one from the health food store for 3 years and saw absolutely no results. I started taking this one in September, and I think it was in January, I went and got my hair done, and she's like, you have new growth coming everywhere, which I was so excited about because I lost so much hair after having babies and after being sick. So that was a big thing for me. Like, that was a result that I could see. And I also take pictures to kind of compare, and I'm loving the glow that I'm getting on my skin from this. So this, it comes in a box like this, and there's 30 of these little packets in here. I think it's best refrigerated, but that's up to you. It's not required. But you just rip off the top and drink one once a day. One thing I did forget to mention is the phytoceramides. Those are derived from wheat. This is gluten-free, but the phytoceramides do come from wheat. So if you are deathly allergic to wheat, you might want to look into this some more before taking it. I am highly sensitive to gluten and dairy, so I don't take the peaches and cream. It's available in strawberry or peaches and cream. I don't take the peaches and cream because it has dairy in it, but I am highly sensitive to gluten as well, and I do not have a problem with this at all. So just side note there. But the other thing with this is, I don't know if you've heard me raving about this amazing device, the LumiSpa. This collagen, they actually did clinical studies on using the two of those together, and when you use the two of those together, it actually doubles your results with the LumiSpa. And the LumiSpa it has been a game changer for me. It's got 7 skin benefits in one. I've got other videos about that you can watch, but it helps radiance, texture, pores, acne, cleansing, exfoliating, all of that. It's just a cleansing device that does all of that in 2 minutes a day. So it's awesome. But this collagen, when you take this in conjunction with using the LumiSpa, it will actually double your results. You're going to have better elasticity, you're going to have better firmness, plumpness, glow, like all the things that we all want, right? I always say we're all aging. We're just trying to do it as gracefully as we can. So this is the collagen that I use. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Love to hear those, see those, and talk with you. And you can always find more information at dianeknievel.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you can hear more health, wellness, and beauty tips.